Talking Dicks. So, what's going on? Are we going to take a break from hell today?
Well, I've been taking a break from hell by rereading Born Standing Up.
I did.
Steve Martin's book that is it's fantastic.
Yes, it's very good. I read it probably almost a decade ago, and spoiler alert, Steve Martin dies in the middle of the book.
Lie! I don't believe that's true.
No, it isn't true. He's alive and well and still playing and touring and being very funny.
Yeah. I saw the Netflix, him and Martin Short thing, and I don't know. I think it was the build-up. I wanted it to be better.
Sure. You're always rooting for your heroes.
Well, I love him. I love them both, and it was entertaining, but it was very for two guys who were very cutting edge in their day. It came across as very
soft,
kind of shticky, a little cheesy, and they seemed a little old, like
past their prime.
Yeah, this is it, huh?
Yeah. It's tough though. Martin Short did that short-lived sketch show with Maya Rudolph. Very funny.
Yeah,
I thought it was very funny.
It was good.
Yeah, I was enjoying that.
It was good, but the American public doesn't.
Their appetite
go for
has
that
changed.
Anymore.
Their appetite has changed. It's different.
Yeah, they don't go for that. They're into other things, and I was happy
they're
they
into
even
rioting
tried,
and looting.
Yeah.
And collecting unemployment and staying indoors, but not all the time.
Yeah. That's why this book came out in a different day. 2007 was a simpler time, man.
It really was.
Nobody, there was no looting. Actually, there was looting. Who knows? There probably was. But
it was a year or two before the fall of the world economy, so it was like a good time.
It was fun. We had good times, man. I was watching the news last night. Tampa was burning last night.
Tampa was burning.
I was not involved. But,
well, it's funny you should say that, because I swear it was you on the news last night. You had on a Two Dicks t-shirt, and you had your face was covered, and you were breaking a window at a cigar shop. So I thought it may be you.
It's tempting. I got to be honest. It's tempting. But there was one of the places I go to. There was fires and all sorts of rioting going on right around it, and I thought, well, they could go in there
and smoke
and clean out. A lot of fire, cigars. You got it's made. You just go in, relax.
But cigars, tobacco grows back.
It does. But yeah, it was crazy stuff, man. Crazy times
we live in, folks. And I'm telling you, I'm getting really confused of who's involved, who's not involved, who's framing who.
Roger Rabbit.
Wow.
Right?
Yeah. I'm like, I have no idea what's going on. I'm like, and then someone makes an argument. I'm like, yeah. And then I'm like, wait a minute. Is there any truth to that? Where are the facts? Right. I can't be fact checking everything. I don't have that kind of. Well, I do actually. It's a pandemic. I have plenty.
Well,
we
have time.
We have time. We have time to do it. I'm getting tired of it. I'm choosing not to. And we're supposed to be creating content and comedy to help take people away from this shit, but we can't. You got to face it. And
well, I already did. How's that coming? By the way?
Well, it's so funny. We are actually. Al shot all his footage for the next episode of Long Distance Pandemic Dicks, and he sent me a script weeks ago. It's a great script, and we were going to go down to an area where the riots broke out to shoot my footage, because there's an area of it's called the Grove, and right next to it is the farmers market, which is like a 1940s, 1950s motif, and there's actually still a phone booth. So I was going to kind of cheat it, and I was going to use our phone, and I was going to have on my 1950s California garb. And I was going to do my stuff from there, and I was going to add a couple of lines, say, "Hold on a second, I got to find some nickels," and then wander off and get change. But
don't be adding any lines.
All right, Tarantino, calm down.
You stick to the script.
You're being paid to read my words.
That's right.
I went a little Jack on that, and not Tarantino. I don't know how to do Tarantino.
Stick to the script, son. So you did not get that done, is what you're saying? Some rioting?
No, we were going to go shoot the other day. We said, let's see what happens.
Don't be a pussy. You get down there and film. What's wrong with you?
With 2020 rioting going behind the
1955. This will be 1955, right?
There was some rioting actually in Newark, where we started our fictional place that we started the Two Dicks. There was a lot of rioting going on in the mid to late 50s.
Yeah.
But anyway,
that would be funny though on the local news. They're filming the riots and they go, "Hey, check this guy out. He's in a suit and tie with a hat. He's in a phone booth.
He's safe.
The hell's what's Whitey doing?
He's safe."
That's a weird character we got here in a phone booth.
Put my hand over the receiver. Excuse me, could you keep it quiet? I'm trying to talk to my partner.
Filming.
Hello.
Filming. Shh. Come on. Two Dicks. That'd be good, man.
Mm-hmm.
We need the press. We need any kind of pub. That would work out. I don't care.
I know.
So what? You get killed.
So what?
We need the press.
We'll get this thing will take off finally. Oh. I just had it in my mind where I wanted to shoot it, and then it was all delayed. So we'll get it done.
So you didn't get it done, is what you're saying?
Didn't get it done. But I was doing other things. So.
Yeah, whatever.
Did you see Beards and Urine, by the way? Did you guys see it? I know you did, but did they see it? Beards and Urine, a COVID love story that I made with Bernadette Pauly. Check it out.
It's very funny.
It was fun. I was happy with the results.
I knew because I know your sense of humor so well. As I watched it, I just thought, well, it's going to end blue. How does it end? And my thinking was, I don't know where it's going to end blue, but it's either a toilet or a dick joke at the end. We gotta go, and then
guaranteed.
And then when I saw her with the razor, I went, there he is. There's our boy.
Yeah. I saved it for the end. But
no, it was worth the
those
ride.
of you that are going to watch it, you're gonna hope it's going to go one way or the other, and then you're going to be surprised. There you go. There it is.
Yeah.
So Al, let me work on this shooting stuff. We'll get it in the can, and then we'll make a proper announcement of the next episode. Do we have any questions for this episode? We have no questions. And I have to apologize for our last episode. We had Bernadette Pauly on, and she was hearing an echo the entire time, and she didn't know if she was on or what. And then I could hear the echo too, but it was in the background. And then we tested her line afterward. It was very loud. But that's Zoom. We were trying out Zoom and two people in the same location, but in separate rooms. And we have a cathedral ceiling.
Well, she did a good job, though. I didn't really notice there was any technical issues or anything. So,
but it was more in her ear. So she was trying to figure it out. But we'll figure it out. We're not going to have a guest on for a little while because we have to work out a couple of kinks. But once we do,
no questions. But these fucking Instagram, influencers or whatever, they jump on and then they send it like it's a question, but it's like it'll come back to, and it's like they want you to follow them for so
it's part of their marketing,
so I can be influenced.
well my friend Michaela, my neighbor, she's an influencer. She just put something out in like 2 hours. She has like 50,000 responses and views, but she has.
Well, I'm not responding.
She has a team of marketing people too that get involved.
Yeah, I don't know why they're jumping on. Answer the Two Dicks question and have to just stay away, stay off our page. You know what I mean?
Well, I don't know if it gets eyes on there.
No,
it's
no, it's not the right eyes.
It's not the right eyes.
It's not the right eyes.
So when does the Two Dicks Talking Dicks return?
Two Dicks?
Yeah, when's our
Talking Dicks?
When are we going to do this again?
What do you mean? This?
We come out every Friday and Monday.
Every Friday and
Monday and Friday, depending on what coast you're on.
Has that changed?
No, I was just saying, do we have anything planned for our next Talking Dicks?
No. I have pandemic brain today.
I do too. And not to mention, and I'll be honest with you, we had rioting and helicopters going on overhead, and we had some friends come over because they were freaking out, and we were distancing about 12 feet away. We opened up a bottle of wine, and then another one, and then a third one. So I'm all groggy myself.
Really? That sounds like quite a gathering.
Yeah, helicopters going overhead. We're like, are we going to...
Scared people 12 feet from each other.
And I don't know what to do. I feel helpless. It's like I'm behind certain parts of it, but against other parts. I don't like innocent.
Well, I'm ready, Jake.
I know you are.
I'm ready. I see any hooligans.
Give me. Does that thing kick like a mule still?
Any hooligans around?
Ooh.
You know what I mean?
You almost broke my mug. See, now I got to go into editing and put that all in, and it's you really enjoy shooting that. When you shot a pony, you shot a horse on the last episode.
Oh, the last yes, I did.
With the silencer.
Yeah,
the silencer.
That was good. That was fun. And who knew? Who knew there was an echo going on in Bernie's ear? I see lights behind you. It looked like you might have been doing some. Have you been doing some filming?
We had a photographer come over, and she was doing some couples
nudes
in COVID-19. Yeah, couples nudes. No, so she came to the yard. She had a big Nikon with a big lens, and she took pictures through our windows all over the house. Different sides.
That doesn't sound legal. Pictures through the windows?
She was a peeping Tom, but with permission. And she took a bunch of photos of us for a couple of hours. So we were setting up. We were actually shooting some stuff, but we were having her take photos of that. Some of it was a little contrived, but other parts were just fun.
And will we see these photos?
Yeah,
Are they going to be?
We'll post them. We'll post them
on the Instagram for influencers. Will you be influencing other
I was under the influence during it, so probably yes. But she stayed on.
12 feet away.
Her name's Lisa. She stayed on, and then another friend came over, and then we did the wine, and she won Big Brother in 2003 or 2004, which was filmed 2 blocks away. They filmed Big Brother.
Never saw an episode.
She won $500,000. They stuck her in a house.
Really?
They stuck her in a house that's on the lot.
And now she's taking pictures through windows of couples.
And now, well, she's a photographer now.
Really? Yeah. Doesn't that? Yeah, that seems like what a teenage girl does, and then gets a job eventually. I'm going to be a photographer. There's no money in it.
She's actually doing a lot of stuff right now. She's doing a lot of, believe it or not, because of these graduations that are.
I don't believe it.
Online graduations and baby births. She's crazy busy. She's running around.
Baby births?
Well, because she's taking... No, I mean, babies being born, coming home. She's taking a lot of distant photos. She can't go to delivery rooms and do that stuff. But
do you have to be 6 feet from your baby? Is that...
Well, she's taking them from outside. So she's doing, students, seniors in high school graduating. She's doing pictures from a distance. And
seniors? Oh, I see what you mean.
High school seniors are graduating, but they can't congregate.
I thought you meant senior citizens graduating.
So the kids are getting in cars and driving around neighborhoods and beeping horns.
Babies?
Babies being born, they're taking them home from the hospital, so she's taking photos on their arrival home because it's a pandemic. So she's actually very busy.
I was wondering if the parent has to be 6 feet away from the baby.
That's a long umbilical cord.
Hey.
I was going to grab something and try to cut it, but I'll probably pull my sound out.
Don't do that. I don't want to have to repeat all these gems we've dropped here.
You know why we're not?
So,
Al, go ahead.
No, I was going to say, so that's why the lights are there, because this woman was snapping some nudes through a glass window who won Big Brother 12 years ago and made $500,000. Got it. Continue.
I think we're going to wrap it up for this episode of the 2Ds.
Bwomp, bwomp. Subscribe.